Talk Tuesday. Today I'm not going to be editing very much. Do you know what Tortilla Talk Tuesday is, Flynn?
Yes.
You do?
No.
It's where everyone who watches my videos, they ask me a bunch of questions and I answer them, and I don't edit my videos very much, so this is not going to be very edited. I have a question for you. Can I ask you a Tortilla Talk question?
Yes.
What's on the door right now?
Snail.
And what do snails do?
Eat us.
They eat us!
Yes.
Who likes snails the most?
Taxi.
Our chicken Taxi loves snails, huh? Are they her favorite snack in the whole world?
Yes.
We are playing cars right now. Lynn's being Lightning McQueen, and I was being a monster truck. Where'd my monster truck go? I'm Son of a Digger, which is one of my favorite monster trucks. I have really exciting news.
What?
So Taylor Swift has a new album out, which you guys might know. And Flynn and I have the same favorite song. Who's afraid of living on me? Well, you should be. You should be. You should be. Today, we have to play with cars, check on the chickens. We need to eat lunch. Mommy's got some work to do. And we have to do something for Earth Day. It's Earth Day.
Earth Day.
Not Earth Day, Earth Day. Today's Earth Day.
Earth Day.
I didn't say Earth Day.
Yes, you did.
So we need to do something for the Earth today to say thank you for letting us live here and to take care of the Earth, okay?
Okay.
I was gonna say we should plant a flower or a tree today, but it's raining outside.
So we can't.
We could recycle something. I know something you've done
What?
with recycling.
What?
You took an old diaper box that was trash and you made a little home for a caterpillar with that trash, right? That's recycling. It's taking trash, and instead of putting it in the trash, you turn it into something else. Flynn found a tiny caterpillar, and he always likes to catch bugs because Flynn loves bugs. And he caught this caterpillar, and he put it in a box just to look at. Sometimes we put things in like a box or a jar for a little bit so we can look at them. No joke, while the caterpillar was in that box, just for like, it was only in the box for like half a day. Barely, even a couple hours. It turned into a cocoon in the box. Like normally we just keep bugs in like a jar or box for a little bit and then we like to put them back outside, right? Because we like to let them live.
Yeah, but this one's my friend, so it's gonna be my pet.
Yeah, this one was
forever.
like, I don't want to go back outside. I want to live in this little box. We were like, oh my gosh, it literally made a chrysalis inside of the box that Flynn had made for it. It was crazy.
And then it got out of the chrysalis and moved to a different spot and made another chrysalis.
Yeah, it did do that. That was crazy. It started to make its cocoon, but then was like, I don't like this spot. It moved to another spot and then made another cocoon. So it's sitting in a box in its cocoon right now. But you did recycle that box by making it a home for that little caterpillar.
And it only one more day and then it'll be a butterfly.
It might be a couple more days than that.
No, one more.
Okay. Anyway, that was good recycling. So
Whoa.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
find something else to
Whoa.
recycle today. Maybe I'll recycle you.
Whoa.
I'll recycle you. I'll put you in the recycling bin. Okay, bye. I can't reach it.
I want to turn it off.
Okay, bye, guys. I'll see you later. Wait, I'm gonna turn it off.
Bye.
For our Earth Day project, what I decided to do was get the trash from the new toy you just got, because you just got a new Lightning McQueen toy, and then I cut it up and I hot glued it in the shape of a little pot, and I made a little stem. I traced Flynn's hand. Here's this set of hand. It's got Lightning McQueen on it, and then here's some little leaves. You're going to color this blue, because you said you like blue flowers, and then we'll color these green and the stick green. We'll glue them on. And we'll make a little flower out of our trash for Earth Day. Isn't that cool?
But what is my handprint for?
So this is a pot. This is the stick of a flower. It's a flower.
It's like I'm giving it a new paint job.
Yeah.
Can I paint the other side blue too?
Do you want to? You want to paint the Lightning McQueen side?
Yeah.
All right, Flynn finished coloring his flower. He's off playing cars with Eric right now, but I filled the bottom with a napkin, and the rest of the napkin I just colored brown, and I'm kind of ripping it up a little bit and scrunching it to look like dirt. I'm just gonna glue it on in here. Ta-da! So now I'm gonna glue on his little hand flower. And I'm gluing on the little leaves. There's Flynn's little hand flower for Earth Day. We recycled the trash from his toy, so good stuff. Ta-da! I don't know if you guys saw my vlog yesterday, but it started off with me being very stressed out about how messy my house was. And so I spent the weekend just trying desperately to get my house like spotless and perfectly clean. And I didn't succeed at that, but I did do a pretty good job at cleaning up the main living room, the main playroom, like the main area was just spotless. I like vacuumed and mopped the floors and wiped everything down. I dusted, like every toy was in its perfect spot. Less than 24 hours ago, it was spotless. And now, it looks like this. So what's the point? And the thing is, I'm not upset about it. Like, I did that with them. Like, it was my idea to make a fort. Like, I was the one who kept pulling stuff out to like make it bigger, and like, just like, why do I even, what's the point of even cleaning anything? Like, what is the point? I'm filling the bath and I'm getting ready for the day tomorrow. I always like to set up the kids' clothes and everything so the morning I'm not like scrambling and it's like all set out. Tomorrow, the kids have a dance class, and so I get to pick out their dance clothes for tomorrow, and I'm so excited. It's always like my favorite thing to do. I keep their dance clothes in this little like footstool ottoman type thing. I don't know why. I think just because I feel like if it was in their regular drawers, it would just get lost in the abyss of all their clothes. So this just makes it easy for me. And I don't have to fold them. I can just throw them in here and pull them out each week. And their dance shoes are in here and their tights and everything. And so it's just like easy. Okay, we could do Mickey and Minnie tomorrow for dance, because I have this little Mickey one-piece outfit thingy for Wesley and this little mini dress tutu for Maisie. So maybe that's an option. I have the little black swan tutu outfit, but I feel like they just wore that one, so maybe we won't do that one. I have this cute blue tutu that Maisie has not worn yet. And Wesley could wear this blue leotard with some tights. How is this already dirty? He's never worn this. This has food all over it. There's also this fun number. Okay, I think I might go with the blue sparkly cute one because I haven't done that one yet. And then Wes can wear this one. They don't quite match. They're like a little off and it kind of bothers me. So I could also do this one. I bought her these like tights with a tutu in it, and like imagine fluffy tutu, like a full skirted tutu. That's so cute too. I guess I could do that under the blue one. I don't know, guys. There's too many options. I guess you'll have to find out and watch tomorrow to see what I pick. Not that anyone cares, but it's exciting to me. Okay, I'm gonna give my kids a bath and then I'll meet you back in my office for a little tortilla talk to end the video today. And I also wanna let you know that there will not be a podcast tomorrow. We ended up having some major technical difficulties and we're gonna try to re-record again tonight after the kids go to bed. But I have so much to do. I just don't foresee that being an option because it takes a few hours to record the podcast. So I have to set up everything, set up all the cameras and all the lights and all the equipment and make sure it's all working right, making sure the lighting's right. It takes forever. And then it takes a couple days to edit because it's a long video and there's all the different camera angles. I also don't know what's wrong with my equipment because we keep having issues with it. So I need to figure out what's wrong with my equipment before we can re-record, which I'm very bummed about. So I'm sorry there's not gonna be a podcast episode this week. So let me know which one. Is my room slanted? Wait, what? Oh my God. I think my room is slanted. Tell me if I'm crazy. I mean, I'm crazy, but tell me if you see this. Hey, look at the top of my bed frame is not like completely parallel with the ceiling. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Am I crazy? That freaks me out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out, but I'll see you guys when I do tortilla talks later. Okay, goodbye. What the heck? Hi everyone, it's me from the future. You're about to watch me answer a bunch of tortilla talk questions. Right before I filmed this, I ate a big old plate of broccoli, and that broccoli decided to stay in my teeth. If you notice big chunks of broccoli in my teeth throughout this tortilla talk, it's because I literally have big chunks of broccoli in my teeth throughout this tortilla talk. And it's driving me nuts as I edit it, so I just felt like I should address it before you guys watch it so that we all are on the same page. Like, we all know it's there. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I didn't brush my teeth before filming the tortilla talk. Anyway, enjoy. All right, boys and girlfriends, it's time for tortilla talk. Okay, let's get started, shall we? The first question is from Jai or Jal, Lissa, I don't know. Anyway, what in the avatar are those blue things on the beach? And this is in reference to a montage of my last beach trip. There were these little blue creatures that were all over the sand. I talked about them in a video before and I said that they were not jellyfish, and then someone commented those are actually jellyfish. Then I was like, wait, am I wrong? So then I looked it up. I always thought they were jellyfish my whole life. I've seen them before. They come whenever, sometimes there's like huge storms or like windy days or whatever, and then all of a sudden our beaches are covered in them. It's happened a couple of times before that I've noticed. But they're these little blue thingies with like little tentacle dangly things, and they're called valalas, I think. This is what the scientist of Google told me. It's an incredibly strange and beautiful species that is known as a colonial hydroid. They are similar to the Portuguese man-o'-wars as they are made up of a colony of tiny individual animals, and they are not true jellyfish. Its characteristic sail gives the animal its name, by the wind sailor. The sail allows the organism to catch the wind and travel in ocean currents, using its stinging tentacles to prey on young fish and other small animals while it travels. They are at the mercy of the winds and so are usually found washed up in their hundreds or sometimes even thousands after stormy winter weather. Wikipedia says it's a cosmopolitan, free-floating hydrozoan that lives on the surface of the open ocean, commonly known by the names sea raft or by the wind sailor or purple sail or little sail. Also, why purple sail? Is that not blue? Have I lost my mind? That's blue. Is that not the color blue? That's blue, right? How come it says purple? That reminds me, the other day I was showing all of my sea glass that I had tumbled myself to my kids, and I tumbled blue sea glass, and it is blue. To me, it is like bright blue. But all three of my kids were calling it purple. And I was like, no, this is blue. Now I'm like, do my eyes not see purple correctly? Because purple's my favorite color, so if I'm not seeing purple correctly, is purple not my favorite color? Or do my kids not know what the color blue looks like? Because they genuinely, firmly, and aggressively denied that it was the color blue. They were like, this is purple, Mommy. The point is, I see those on the beach every once in a while whenever we have a big storm, and they're all over our beaches right now. They're like, our beaches are covered in them. They are not dangerous to humans, is what I'm reading. So anyway, that's what those little cute blue sea creatures were. Sometimes I forget that I like grew up by the beach, and so some things to me seem very normal and average, and I see them all the time, and then other people are like, wait, what was that alien that you just showed us? There have been like things like that to me. Like, I never grew up with fireflies or lightning bugs, some places call it in America, and when I saw fireflies for the first time, I was fully an adult, like in my 20s, and I was blown away. I was like freaking out. I was like, how come no one's freaking out over these bugs? They're lighting up, they're twinkling, and they're flying. Like, I was freaking out, but everyone who'd seen them their whole life were like, it's just a lightning bug, or it's just a firefly. So, you know, it just depends, I guess, where you grew up. Some things that seem normal to you might be like totally mind-blowing to someone else. Okay, I have to address this comment. I've been getting this comment so freaking much, and oftentimes it is the top comment on my vlogs. Anna said, Tortilla question, would Eric be willing to vlog for us for a day? I strongly doubt that would ever happen. I just can't imagine a world where Eric would actually do that. I told him that that was my top comment like a week ago. I was like, hey, a lot of people are saying you should vlog for a day. And he's like, what? And then just kind of walked away. So don't get your hopes up. I doubt it will happen, but who knows? Maybe someday, but probably not. Amber Lee Perfetto said, I love Jewel as well, because I sang Jewel in this vlog that she commented on. I would love if you would sing Who Will Save Your Soul, please. And actually, I saw this comment a few times. I love that song. I really loved Jewel in my younger days, and I actually have a funny story about loving Jewel and getting made fun of for it. I know this is not me singing the song Who Will Save Your Soul, but I meant to tell this story in that vlog and then I forgot. I'm curious if other people out there can remember the first time or one of the first times they truly felt insecurity, and like you can look back on a specific moment and be like, oh my gosh, I know that's where that started for me, that insecurity about a specific thing. I definitely have that, and I've told this story somewhere before, but I really wanted to be like an actress, a singer, a model, just kind of anything, an entertainer when I was younger. And I think I was like 11 or 12 maybe, but I don't know, somewhere around there. And I wanted to be a model. And back then on the radio, I don't know if they still do this, but on the radio back then, there would be these commercials like, are you a kid who wants to be on TV? Do you want to be a model? Well, then you should come to this big conference. And it was like basically just a scam to get parents to like give them their money to help kids become like famous on TV or whatever. And it was stupid. Well, somehow I guess my mom and I got sucked into one of those things to be like a model. My mom was always telling me how beautiful and pretty and perfect that I was. So I was like, well, obviously I'm gonna be able to be a model because I'm like the prettiest person in the world. My mom says it. So I wanted to be a model. So in order to go to this like conference to get a modeling agent, you had to get modeling photos by this specific photographer and all this stuff. And it was just, you know, a way to gouge parents. But I went to get some professional photos done, which are hilarious, by the way, if you've never seen any of them. And the woman doing my makeup and hair made fun of me so much, and I remember it to this day. Like, it is burned in my mind because it was the first time I can remember someone like specifically pointing out features about me and saying something negative about them. She was like talking about how my hair was too long and it was dead and it looked gross and I really needed to cut my hair, and she said that I had a unibrow and I needed to pluck my eyebrows and that was gross, and she like said I had a mustache and I need to bleach that or wax it off. That was like truly the first time in my life I think that I was like, oh my gosh, am I not pretty? Should I not be here? And I just felt really out of place and really awkward. And the pictures are very awkward. But anyway, what does this have to do with Jewel? Well, she asked me, what kind of music do you like to listen to? And I said, oh, I like musical theater and I like Jewel. And I remember her going, oh, Jewel, I know her. She's a bitch. And I was like, oh my God, she just said a bad word. And she said someone that I like love, hearing that she's like not a good person. And it was just a weird experience. But now whenever I hear Jewel's music or I think about Jewel or how I loved Jewel as a little girl, I think about that woman being rude about her. Anyway, obviously I did not get a modeling agent. I went to this like conference thing up in Northern California with my mom, and we took a road trip up, and I took my little headshots I took at that session, and everyone was like, No, bye, we don't want you. So that was the end of my modeling career. Anyway, yeah, Who Will Save Your Soul is a great song. Next question. Chaz said, have you thought about how Tortilla Talk is like a grown-up, anxious, girly version of Colleen's Corner? I've loved seeing the evolution of your channel and how we've all grown up together. Tortilla Talks make me nostalgic of Colleen's Corner days, and I always think of the little Colleen's Corner song. Love you a lot. I have not done a Colleen's Corner video in many years, but Colleen's Corner was something I used to do on Tuesdays, my main channel, and I would just answer questions, but those were much more edited. It was never raw like how it is like this, where I just like talk and it's not very edited at all. Like I put the questions up on the screen, I try to be like quirky and interesting and silly. So I see the similarities in the sense that like it is me answering your questions, so that's like kind of the same, but I certainly don't like, I'm not trying to be like silly or funny or quirky or anything. I'm literally just sitting here talking to you guys and answering your questions. It's very unedited. But to me, the only similarity is that I'm answering questions, but other than that, like I don't see any similarities at all. Annabellen Velezolorado said, Tortilla question, what would Colleen of 10 years ago would say if someone were to tell her one day she was going to have 3 children, 2 of them would be twins, and her favorite hobby is picking up rocks, giving them a makeover, and collecting them? I'm curious because I've watched you for so long and I've noticed how your career and family has grown, and it's crazy to watch old vlogs and see how much everything has changed. I would have not believed you if you told me all of that. I always thought I would only have 2 kids, and so to know that I would have 3, I'd be like, what? I have 3 kids? That's wild. Find out that my hobby would be rocks, I think I'd be really sad about that. I'd be like, what do you mean my hobby is rocks? I like theater, I like performing. My hobby is performing and creating, not rocks. Like I would not believe that at all. I definitely would not want the version of me from 10 years ago to see me right now. Like, I don't think. I think that girl would be really disappointed in how things are, but I also think that version of myself would be really excited and proud of my kids and mom that I am. I think I'd be really impressed with how dedicated I am to being a mom and how much I love my kids and how I interact with my kids. I think I would be really proud and excited about that, but I think the rest of everything would probably be very discouraging for a younger version of myself. I think I would just want the version of myself from 10 years ago to see me later in the future, but not right now. I have to believe that there's a future version of myself that my past self would be proud of and that my kids will be proud of. But I'm not there yet, so yeah, I did not mean to get emotional. Sorry. See, I would have never answered a question like that in a Colleen's Corner video. Hi, another quick note from my future self as I'm editing this. I was thinking about it, and while my past self might look on my life today and be disappointed in some aspects of it, the same can certainly be said for the other way around. I look back on the version of myself from 10 years ago and I'm very disappointed in a lot of aspects of that version of myself. I'm gonna focus on the person I am right now in this moment and try to just be the best version of that person that I can, and hope that that helps me to take the steps that I need to become a better person in the future and have the life that I want for myself and for my children, and that's all I can do. So I don't know, it was just something I was thinking about as I was editing and I wanted to share. Okay, let's go to the next question. Bryn said, when did you get into Chapel Roan? I'm going to see her concert next month and I'm so excited. Also, what's your favorite of her songs? Oh my gosh, I am so freaking jealous of you. You have no idea. I have been looking at tickets to her shows, but they're all so far from me. Like, it'd be so impractical and ridiculous to try to get to one of her shows, but I kind of want to do it. Anyway, I am a new fan of Chapel Roan. I've heard some of her music over the past few months and been like, well, I really like this girl's music, but never like sat down and really like listened. And in the last month, I just really dove deep because I saw a video of her performing live and I was like, this girl is the most talented, incredible performer. Like, I was truly blown away by her stage presence and her natural ability to perform and just be so captivating. And then her music is just so fun and her voice is so unique and gorgeous and different. You know, I just think she's incredible, but I don't think I could pick a favorite song. I obviously love Pink Pony Club, Red Wine Supernova, Hot to Go. That's like my kids' favorite song. They love Hot to Go. And they love Pink Pony Club too. They love Pink Pony Club. Good Luck Babe is obviously incredible. I mean, I don't know. I kind of just like all her songs. Like, there's not a song that you could put on of hers that I'd be like, it's not my favorite. Like, I really, truly love them all. That's all the questions I'm going to answer for today. I hope you enjoyed this little tortilla talk. As you can see behind me, this is my Tortured Poets Department first impression ranking. I don't know if you guys saw that video, if you're a Swiftie or not, but my list is forever shifting and changing. And I still have yet to hear the second half of the album. I know, don't come for me. I'm trying to absorb the first half. And I've heard a couple of the songs because like, how can you not? It's like all over social media and stuff. But I want to sit down and really absorb all of the other 15 songs. And I just haven't had a chance to sit down and do that yet. Let me know if you guys want me to do that on video again, or if I should do that on my own time and then come back and give you my thoughts after, you know, I've absorbed it all. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow or the next day or something. Okay, bye.